Okay, today I'm going to talk about the public IP address on the internet. And I've got a slide here with a couple of sections. Over here on the left is the internet side of things, and in the middle is my switches and routers, and on the right side over here is the stuff inside my local area network. This is kind of representative of what I have, say, in my home office. On the internet side of things, when I turn my router on and my router cable modem on together, they go out to my internet service provider, who assigns me a public IP address, and in this case 65.30.59.39, and that comes from, in my case, Time Warner Cable, and they use they use like a DHCP to assign those IPs. So usually I have the same public IP, but oftentimes if I lose power, or there's a lightning storm or whatever, my public IP can change, and that's kind of important. So over here on the right side are these IP addresses for all the equipment on my intranet inside my office. I've got a Groovebox, which is static, an IP camera, which I set static. My laptop is DHCP, and my desktop is DHCP, and then the rest of the stuff, my printers and all the rest of the things, all have this 10.192.60 prefix, and that's how they can all talk to each other. So in the middle here is basically my router, which does all the work. The router will take the requests from the desktop for, let's say, to go out to groove.com, and it'll go through the router and out here into the internet land, and then when the message comes back, the router knows that the request came from this desktop and feeds it back. So the traffic between the internet and the devices inside on the intranet go through the router, and the router manages who they go back and forth to. So you only need one public IP address to handle all of these clients over here on the intranet side. So sometimes it's nice to know what your public IP address is. One case could be like if I've got my Groovebox here and I want to expose my Groovebox out to the internet, a person outside the internet could type in 65.30.59.39 and through port 443 be able to access my Groovebox. That is, if 443 is open on my router, which it is. So I can get to my Groovebox from the customer site. So if I want to know what my public IP address is from any of these machines over here on this side, like my laptop or my desktop, which I'm on the laptop right now, I can go to Chrome and go to Google, and I can do a what is my public IP, and there up here it actually says 65.30.59.39. So that's my IP of my entire network as it's seen from the internet. And I guess that's all I got for right now. Thanks.